So somehow, for the 5th year running, this car is OP in Need for Speed. What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back on Need for Speed Heat, and we are with the most overpowered car in the game. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is this Porsche 911 RSR, and that stands for
Stinky Poop.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bruh moments in today's video. I don't know how they've managed to go 5 years and this car still be overpowered, but that has happened. We go to the performance customization. You can see that I have the fastest engine impossible, being the V6. I want to try the flat 6 because I think it actually might accelerate a little bit faster than this one, but for now I just put the V6 in because it's the fastest engine there. It is a full race build, and we're going to show you the strengths of this car in this video. Also, before we go ahead and get into this, I want to go ahead and say make sure to subscribe to the channel. Loads of Need for Speed and racing game content coming to the channel, so if you haven't already, hold tight, hit the bell, ding. Now, we are actually going to do some scientific research in a minute, but for now, I just want to show you how quickly this thing goes around corners. Just look at how little speed this is losing right now. I'm just going to go around a few corners. I'm going to let you see how fast it goes around them. And then how fast it accelerates out of them as well, I think, is the main thing. It's one thing for it to just be fast in a straight line, but then for its drift out speed to be so fast. Like, look how fast it went around that corner, skidded, and then just elasticated. Bro, buildings can't even, like, spawn in time. You asked for an Underground 2 remaster, and now you've got one. It feels like in this car, it's faster to brake to drift than it is to normally race, which is insane. This thing is fast around corners. That is where it really shines. Top speed is whatever. Like, top speed doesn't really matter in Need for Speed. All the cars have the same top speed. But when this thing goes around corners, it is ridiculous. Even the acceleration, you know, even the acceleration in a straight line is faster than an R34, it's faster than an R32. Now, before we go ahead and get into a timed race later on in this video, we're going to go ahead and put this up against my R32 Skyline. I actually just want to go into a normal level 400 race and see how this performs against the AI. So we've got one here, it's called Ariane. Oh, and of course, on the way to Ariane, we've got a bunch of twisty sections so you can see how fast this car is. You know what? As I'm going down here, I'm getting Need for Speed Payback vibes a little bit. Look at how fast this is, man. Look how much speed it keeps through the corners. I'm not sure what it is about this car, but it feels like when I come out of corners, it gets like a speed boost almost. You're going to see now, you're going to see how dotty rhythm. This is actually the perfect track to show off this car because there is a lot of windy sections. See how the car just, it goes in sideways? I don't know what it is. I feel like the car is faster to drive, brake to drift, than actually, like, gripping for some reason. Look at how far ahead in the lead we are. I haven't used any of the NOS yet. Oh my lord, it just flies, man. I am actually struggling to control this thing. 230! Everything's happening too fast. I'm struggling to commentate on it right now. I'm playing on hard, and I've actually been messing up a few corners. I actually don't believe it. It's going to hit 230 again on a straight line. I actually don't believe it. Look, I can't, I'm actually, like, oh, so if you weren't already convinced that the RSR is the best car in this game, well, I think this is a little bit of evidence for you. Absolutely nowhere to be seen. I haven't even been racing that well, really. I've made a few mistakes. And across in the R. Now, some of you guys may have watched one of the most recent videos I did with my R32 Skyline. That is also fully upgraded. We're going to quickly switch to that car so we can set a pace lap. Now, I'm only going to do one lap in it. I'm not going to spend too much time in this car because you guys have already seen a lot of it, and obviously you guys want to see the RSR. But I'm just going to set a pace lap so you can understand how fast the RSR is in relation to this fully upgraded 1,000 horsepower Nissan Skyline. Now, to put that in perspective, the RSR only has 800 horsepower, but it is also fully upgraded. So you're going to see how rapid that car is compared to this one. Now, this is by no means a bad car. It's actually a really good car compared to previous games anyway. But the RSR is just different. It's in a different class of its own, and you're going to see that in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead, do this lap, and I will be right back once I finish this race. That might be the best time I've actually done on this track, actually. So With that being said, 306.75 is the time to beat. Let's go ahead and jump in the RSR. I didn't mess up once then. Just want to let you guys know, I didn't mess up once then when I did that. That was a completely clean run. That was one of the best runs I've ever had. I guarantee the RSR is faster. Guarantee. Right, there it is. You little... I really had hope this game they were going to nerf it. I feel like I've been in a war for the past 5 years with this car. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. A little bit of wheel spin. And we're off! Now, if we can just get past all of the AI, that is going to be our only problem. Once they're out of the way, we are good to go. I can already feel it. I can literally already feel it. Look at that, bro. Look at how it... Did you see how it just, like, rubber, like, elasticoed around that corner? Bro, it's a 105 on the first lap, man. It's moving so fast, it's literally clipping through the ground, bro. That's how fast this car is. Look, it's making the game break, bro. The thing is, in the R32, you can't even get, like, these types of racing lines because it's just not as agile. The types of, like, lines you can take in this car, it's just wrong. It shouldn't be a thing. This has been a disgusting lap. Absolutely disgusting lap. And we're going to nos through the final corner. It did a 257, bro. 257, bro. What the hell, man? That actually hurts my head. That hurts my head. That was what, 6 seconds faster? That can't be right. Now, the thing about this car, I'll show you my live tuning settings just in case if you're interested as well, but the thing about this car is I'm not sure if you were paying too much attention to the actual racing, but when you go into corners, it feels like brake to drift, even though I have gas-based drifting on, as you can see. But you can't see it because the game's glitched. I promise I do. As you go into corners and whatnot, it just feels like brake to drift is still a thing in this car as well. Now, Ghost, you're a talented studio and stuff, but like, this is a bit ridiculous. I don't want to rant. I don't want to be negative. Apparently, I'm really negative in my video. That's what loads of people tell me. The RSR needs to be nerfed. The Beetle needs to be nerfed. The Huracan is another good car. I'm going to make videos on all these cars, by the way, if you were wondering. But this needs to stop. Like, this whole thing with balance in the game, like, needs to be sorted. Now, I'm not saying make every car equal. I think there should be a selection of, like, 5 or 6 cars that are competitive in Need for Speed. But 6 seconds faster than my R32, that's nuts. That's not even a little advantage. That is ridiculous. For those wondering, this is faster than the FXXK by a long shot as well. I haven't actually messed around with it myself. I've seen videos on YouTube of other people testing it, and the FXXK doesn't even come close. This isn't a rant video. This game is amazing. It's done so many things right. It does need a few things to brush it up, but one of those things that needs to be brushed up with this game is the balancing. I beg and I plead, if you are watching this when the PvP update is out, because it will be coming soon, please don't use this in speed lists. Please. Please! I will cry, I will cry, I will cry. I will literally do live streams, 24-hour live streams of just me crying. But for now, with crew time trials, you're really not left with many decisions or choices. You kind of have to use this if you want to be competitive. So now you've been told what the fastest car in Need for Speed is, go ahead and be a nuisance. But that's it from me today. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future content that you want to see me go ahead and cover on the channel, leave a comment down in the comment section down below. There is so much from where this came from. Anyway, that's it from me today. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.